Alright, Hobo with a Shotgun. Holy fuck is all I gotta say about this movie. Holy fuck. So, there's already a HD TV rip on the internet for this movie, so that's how I seen it. It's in theaters right now, but it didn't come to theaters in my town, or my city, I suppose, and I really wanted to see it, so I, of course, went and downloaded it, and I definitely will be adding this to my DVD collection once it comes out on DVD. It is ruthless movie, ruthless, and extremely offensive. Just a little taste of what you're gonna get with this movie. School bus full of kids gets torched. Dude nuts get blown off with a shotgun. People's heads obviously getting blown off with a shotgun. Girl's hand mangled by a lawnmower. A girl's head gets sawed off. Dude's head gets torn off by a noose. You kind of see that part in the trailer. It's Ricky from the Trailer Park Boys gets head ripped right off. Dude gets stomped out with skates. There's a guy filming like a bum fights type video and makes bums eat glass and beat the crap out of each other. There's a human pinata getting beat up by naked girls. God, oh man, there's just a bunch of ruthless stuff. Oh, bumper cars. Dude, head gets squished in between two bumper cars. It is just an extremely bloody, gory movie. So yeah, they start the movie off with that scene with Ricky, of course, and it kind of sets the tone for the movie. As soon as his head gets ripped off, you see this extremely fake head rolling around on the ground, and yeah, like you look at the bottom of the head, and it just looks like a mannequin's head, and it's hard for me to think that they didn't do this on purpose. Like they must have noticed, like, hey, this looks really stupid. It doesn't look real at all. It's all, and I think, like I said, I think they did that on purpose to kind of set the tone for the movie. They don't want you to take this movie seriously, because if you do, you're gonna get extremely offended. I mean, like, school bus full of kids getting torched, like, holy shit! Like, you've never seen anything like that before. Like, kids, you can't do that shit to kids. Like, holy fuck! And then, like, yeah, they're just doing ruthless things to all these bums and all that, and you feel really bad for the hobo. Actually, there's scenes where I honestly felt bad for the dude, and he seemed like a good guy. And my girlfriend's watching this movie with me, and she's just getting pissed off the whole time. Here, hold on a sec. But yeah, my girlfriend's just getting pissed off at all the things that these people are doing, and I'm like, you know what they're doing right now? They're trying to make you hate these characters, so that when the hobo buys a shotgun, he's gonna go around blasting people, and you're gonna be on his side. You're gonna think that he's doing the right thing, and you're not gonna feel bad for these characters that he's shooting with the shotgun. And then sure enough, as soon as he starts blasting people, she's like, yeah, kill that guy. She's getting so mad. I'm like, you're not supposed to let a movie like this get mad at you, or let you get mad. Because like that opening scene with the head popping off, extremely fake style, like, it's not meant to be taken seriously. None of it is. And yeah, I think they just did a great job with that. Once the ball gets rolling in this movie, it never lets up. Action keeps coming, blood keeps pouring. You get all these crazy, insane characters thrown at you, and I think they just did a great job with this movie. Here, just give me a second. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, you got all those crazy characters. You can see most of them in the front here. There's these two crazy dudes that try and attack the hobo. You got Ricky there with a sewer grate on his head, and that was a pretty cool trick. I thought they stick people in the sewers with only their heads poking out, and then rip their heads off. You got a little damsel in distress here with the main villain there. That's the main dude who's got two crazy sons, and they pretty much run a city full of dirty cops and Santa pedophiles. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the pedophile Santa who drives around with kids in his back seat trying to escape and molesting kids and gross stuff like that. So he meets the business end of the shotgun there, of course. You got dude's two sons or bank robbers or something like that. Yeah, it's just basically he goes to a town that's just full of all these ruthless people, and couple days in this town is enough for him to go on a rampage with a shotgun. There's lots of great cheesy dialogue that you'd expect from a movie like this, and then they're always showing newspaper headlines that are pretty funny and actually quite clever. The one that I thought was just great and stuck in my head was, it said, "Bum stops begging, demands change." I thought that was just a clever line and clever newspaper heading. And there's a lot of other good lines in this movie. Something about Mother Teresa going to hell or something. Nope, you can't say that about her because she's a saint, and Hobo doesn't like that much. And yeah, there's another part where there's a guy who's putting nooses around people's heads and then tying the rope to like a grappling hook gun, and then shoots it into the roofs, and they end up hanging, these dead bodies hanging from the roof of a hospital, which is a pretty effective scene. Yeah, basically after watching this movie, you just feel like you're just seeing a lot of carnage, a lot of blood and guts get spilled, a lot of just insanity, and it's actually quite exhausting to sit through a movie like that. But after sleeping on it and the day after, it's just a great movie. It delivers exactly what you want. Hobo with a shotgun, blasting all kinds of crazy evil people. And one part he doesn't do is he doesn't kill prostitutes, which I thought was sweet, because really, like, what are they doing wrong? Yeah, they're breaking the law, but they're not harming nobody. He'll go after their pimps because they're beating girls up and stuff like that, so that's all good, but he doesn't actually ever kill the prostitutes, and that I thought was kind of great. He just goes after the people that are harming other people. And ending was decent. You kind of care for the characters, and the ending maybe isn't exactly what you wanted it to be, but you're not upset with it at all, and it kind of worked out in the end in a way, I suppose. But yeah, you get what you want in this movie. You get the one-liners, you get the characters, you get the blood and guts, and you get the fast-paced action story that never lets up. Definitely highly recommended for Grindhouse fans. This is kind of a throwback to an exploitation genre. Like, you don't see good movies like this a lot these days, but the Grindhouse trailers, the movies made after Grindhouse trailers, seem to be shaping up pretty good. The Machete was pretty hilarious, and it was a really racist movie, but it wasn't as like offensive as this one as far as burning a bus full of kids. Like, that's ruthless, man. That's crazy. But yeah, I don't know, this is kind of a throwback to the exploitation, which is exactly what they're trying to do. And Machete, Hobo with a Shotgun, and then She Wolves of the SS or whatever, the Rob Zombie one. That I hope that they make that movie, because that'll be pretty insane with these two coming before it, and that one being the third one. That definitely would look forward to that. So yeah, I'd recommend this to people who like seeing crazy, fucked up shit, pretty much, and you're gonna get tons of that here. So yeah, that's my review on this movie. Check out look up Inspired Reviewer for some more movie recommendations if you think you agree with me on this kind of stuff, and let me know what you thought of this movie, and if there's any other movies like this that you would recommend for me to see, because I definitely liked it.